The Lakers owner has finally drawn a line, and it's aimed at LeBron James. After staying quiet for weeks, sources say a final warning was given in private with just 3 words. This ends now. No more extensions, no power plays, no extra control. Team executives are nervous, the locker room feels tense, and fans are preparing for a decision that could shake the franchise. What made the owner take this step? And does this mean LeBron's time in Los Angeles is coming to an end?
I've been trying to tell you, no matter how much LeBron huffs and puffs and he bluffs, he's going nowhere. He brilliantly took the onus and the focus off 3 straight choking fourth quarters, and he successfully delivered the message to his billions of blind witnesses that he still wants to win a championship now, even if the Lakers want to slowly rebuild around Luka. The point is, it's that the Lakers aren't sure they can win a first-round playoff series with you. That's why there was no way Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss were ever going to add extra years to your contract. You were miffed and hurt over that. You were very fortunate that they went ahead and gave you the $52.6 million option year, which of course you jumped at instead of becoming a free agent. You want to retire a Laker because you believe you were born to be a Laker in Hollywood, where your second career will commence if it hasn't already. But to me, here's the new X factor you've recently inserted into your basketball equation, and that is golf. Is this the first signal you're preparing for life after basketball? Is this the first indication that year 23 will be your last year in the NBA, LeBron? Is that the takeaway from you taking up golf?
The Lakers owner has drawn a line that could end LeBron James' time in Los Angeles. Behind closed doors, tensions have been building for months. Sources say the message was clear: this ends now. What started as quiet office whispers has turned into the biggest power struggle the team has seen in decades. LeBron built a legacy in LA, but now everything he's worked for is at risk. Here's the real story behind what's happening behind the scenes. You won't believe it.
Is there a peak LeBron? Because you've played against him sort of in every facet of his career, and played against him in the playoffs in all these different eras of LeBron's career. Do you think that there's a peak LeBron?
Yes, I believe that it was probably his last 2 years in Miami, and when he went back to Cleveland, those first two years. So like that 4-year period, I believe that's when he's still unbelievable, but I believe that's when he was at his peak. Those last 2 years in Miami and the first 2 in Cleveland.
What's going on with your guy?
Which one?
LeBron.
Man, are those
How do you
things
feel
real?
about it?
I actually am kind of happy.
Do you think that he's going to play this season in LA? Because
Wait, what is going? What
week,
did I miss? Okay, I'm
That was
back.
a big question.
No, I heard you. Someone said like, "Hey, all the LeBron stuff," and I'm like, "I've turned off television. I've just been watching Wimbledon." So what's been going on?
So reports are coming out that like the Lakers want to move on from Bron, right? Which is not that crazy, right? You have Luka. You also like, do you want his run to be like in Luka's quote-unquote prime, his last run in your prime?
What is the balance right now? Yeah. What is the balance right now of obviously the situation with Luka, yet to your point of LeBron here at this stage of his career?
My spin, I don't think it works. I just don't.
LeBron James isn't just a basketball player. He's a brand, a movement, a legacy decades in the making. When he came to Los Angeles in 2018, it wasn't just about basketball. It was about Hollywood, business, his family's future, and securing his place as one of the greatest ever. He delivered a championship in 2020, proved the doubters wrong, and became a Lakers legend. But here's the part nobody talks about. That championship might have marked the start of the end.
Brady played till he was 45. And we look at the age, but look at the production and the numbers. He's still playing games. He's still productive. He went to the playoffs. Their team went against a better team, and that was kind of the end of the story.
I agree with that, but I don't agree with that.
Okay, I'm listening.
My thing is, I would rather have a good team. I'm going to just basically say this for the Cavs. If the Cavs can insert Bron at that 3 position, right? You have Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell. You have Braun. But he would need a buyout, obviously. Then you have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. That is a vastly different team with him as a facilitator for your two scoring guys.
That's a different story. That's a different.
No, so for me, I'm saying the Lakers situation is, yes, they're not one piece. They're not three pieces away from being a chip in a tougher West Coast conference.
So the West Coast Conference. Did you go
the Western Conference? Yeah.
What's the balance of, as Shams was talking about? I had to pull up this quote because I saw it earlier today. One side talking about competing for the future, but that also being competing for a championship, and then LeBron's winning a championship.
I just don't think the way the apron is set up, with LeBron making $50 million in today's age, you can compete on the Lakers with that roster against OKC, Minnesota, Houston. I just don't think so. I just don't think so.
Keep going.
Oh, God.
Where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere.
Richard, he has worse ADD than I do. And people are like chanting.
Winning hides a lot of problems. It covers up tension, disagreements, and big differences in vision between a superstar and the people paying the bills. For years in LA, that's exactly what happened. LeBron got his ring, the owner got their championship parade, and everyone smiled for the cameras. But underneath it all, cracks were forming, and they were deep.
Got LeBron, the goal is to make everything you can work around him within reason for what you're doing currently and then in the future.
So you're saying it would be a mistake to move on from the LeBron era right now?
Well, because I don't think that there's anything that you're going to do with your team. If you buy LeBron out, you're not getting any assets in return. You're not doing LeBron James. You don't get any assets.
Sorry.
Yeah, you got to use the mic.
But what I'm saying is, you're not, because of his salary, no one is going to take that on this year in a championship caliber.
No.
So you have to let him go. Say, hey, if this is your last year, which it probably most likely is, we need to start the Luka era. Luka's 26. We need to start this at some point. Braun doesn't look like he's slowing down until he chooses. So for me, if I'm a new owner, and that other report came out like they told Luka, I want him to have a relationship with my 26-year-old, not my 42-year-old, regardless of who he is.
See, what
regardless. And here's the honest truth. Braun and Luka and four other people are not going to win a chip in the West.
I like him in Cleveland. If we're talking about buyout.
By early 2025, those cracks in the Lakers organization have turned into craters. The team is struggling to find its identity. The roster feels incomplete. Coaching decisions are being questioned. And most importantly, LeBron's influence, the kind he's wielded his entire career, is being challenged like never before. To understand how we got here, you need to understand how LeBron operates. He's always been more than a player. He's acted like a de facto general manager, weighing in on everything from draft picks to coaching hires. He earned that power through excellence, championships, and being LeBron James. But in professional sports, power is fragile. It's tied to success. And when success fades, influence fades too. The Lakers haven't made it out of the first round since 2023. They've gone through multiple coaches, traded young talent, and mortgaged future assets to build around LeBron. And the truth is, it hasn't worked. Now, LeBron is speaking openly about wanting to play with his son, Bronny. He's talked about retirement, his future, and the toll on his body. These aren't casual comments. They're calculated moves. LeBron has always played chess while everyone else plays checkers. LeBron is setting the stage for his exit. Try to control the narrative like he always has. But this time, the owner isn't going along. Sources say frustration has been building for months. Every time LeBron talks about his future, it sends shockwaves through the front office. Free agents hesitate. Trade partners get cautious. The whole franchise operates in constant uncertainty. And that uncertainty is costly. We're talking hundreds of millions of dollars in franchise value, sponsorships, and ticket sales, all tied to the decisions of one 40-year-old player. The tipping point came in late January 2025 during what was supposed to be a routine closed-door meeting. Team ownership, the front office, and LeBron were discussing the franchise's direction heading into the trade deadline. It should have been straightforward.